Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and I'm sorry I had not been doing videos, and but I managed to finish all those ephemera that we were creating with floating pockets and stuff. And apart from that, I also worked on some of the masterboard pieces that I have. Now I'm going to show you something. Just a second, hold on. Um, Let me show you. Now, sorry if you people have to hang around for so long. So I actually had these, you know, uh, pre-made masterboard sheets. So I had a bunch of these, and I've used up some, and I'll also show how I have embellished them and stuff like that. So let's go through my work basket. So what's in my work basket is the best description to this video probably. So what I'm having here is remember the ones that I had. Now I have mixed everything up. Let me go through them a little bit, and then I will bring out the ones that we were working on, and then I'm also going to show you what I have done to the rest of these. I mean, how do I go about that? So what I did was yeah, so this was another one. These were some more. So I think these were all that we had managed to accomplish, and this was a previous one. So let me show you what I have done from the sepia toned masterboard collage sheets, and then we can go through the rest. So remember, this one was a little bit taller, so I decided to add something of this sort. I made a tiny cluster of I have shown how I make these, so I'll try, if you are interested, then I'll try and find that video and link it in the description box. So I have a process of how I make these small clustery lacy sort of thing, and then you can literally put anything on top. You can put a piece of button, vintage button, or some floral element cut out from a lace, or you can just layer them with butterflies like this. So this is one of those, and it has a tuck spot as I promised. And this one was another one, and again I have used the floral fussy cuts in yellows and oranges from my shop. And these butterflies, these are not from my in any shop. I had printed out a few because I had explained I was coming out with blue themed butterfly sheet fussy cut. So I was working on that, so I wanted to check the quality of the prints, so that's why I had printed them out for myself, and hopefully they have worked out. And as you can see for yourself, so I'm probably going to come out with like the blue themed butterflies, pink themed and stuff, so on and so forth. So blue and green probably, and then reds and oranges, reds and pinks, or probably only pinks, then reds, yellows and pinks, oranges, something of that sort. I do not have a very clear vision right now, but probably sometime later on. So this is another one that I've done. This is also from the blue fussy cut flowers that I have in my shop, and these labels, not the number, but the labels are in the antique vintage style labels that I have in my shop. You will get all the links in the description box. So this is that, and I just had a little bit of lace left and I just added that, and you can put a lot of things inside. I'll show you. I have done some. So this one, remember we had punched out a circle, half circle sort of thing, and then this is from my pinks and reds, I guess, floral fussy cuts, and again the same blue butterfly. As I said, oh no, these butterflies are from these label butterflies. sorry, these butterflies are from these label butterflies. What I've done is I've just fussy cut that out because I wanted that particular size. Okay, and then you have this pocket. Yeah, and in this one has a pocket like this, and what I did was I created another pocket over here. Let me show you. So you can put something over here, and added a little bit of lace cluster, some vintage button lace, and then vintage laces, stuff like that. So it's looking pretty nice. It's very simple. As I said, I do not like to overcomplicate things, but it still has its own appeal. So these two were done at the very beginning of the process, which were done off camera, and I just wanted to show that how you can tuck things in these pockets. Like you can add a label and some floral fussy cut. They are extremely well suited for your pen pal and swaps also, so you can add these and they are good to go. Here I have added something else. So here is a label, an orange flower fussy cut, and some more label, so that can go in also. So these were the ones that we had done. Let me take this out. And most of the butterflies are fussy cut from the butterfly labels that I have in my shop. So they can serve both purposes. You can use them as labels, or like labels like this, or you can make them into pockets like the one that I had done over here. You can use them as pockets also, but they're not very big. They can be tuck spots, not pockets as such. And then you can obviously fussy cut these out and use them as you like. So let me go through it once more. So these were the ones that we had done before, these two, and the rest were all. So you can make them into floating pockets like this, or you can just paper clip them, whatever. This is from the Botanical Grunge kit that I have. It comes with those labels which can be made into pockets. Again, so these are the ones that we did with sepia toned ones, and I'm going to be making some tags also. Once I make a few, then I'll share them with you how I have embellished them. And these are all from Masterboards. Some you've seen before, like this one. I've just kept them together, that's it. And these also you must have seen before because I've shared them on my channel. And these are the ones that I have recently done. When I was collaging on the sepia toned ones, I decided to work on these two and get these finished, because they were adding so much bulk to my stash of things. Like I just needed to get things done basically. And also I do have a lot of scrap papers that I want to use up and create more masterboards. So before I create new masterboards, I would like to use up whatever older masterboards I have, like these. I have two methods of creating masterboards. If you are interested, I'll share my technique. One is on a notebook. So these are actually notebook pages, not two, actually three, and the other are from junk mail papers or misprints or whatever, and the other is of course on your cardstock papers, or even the 12 by 12 sheets that you do not like too much. You can use them up in this way. So I think I've shown one like that, but I'll be creating some neutral backgrounds, so I'll probably share the process. So this is another one that I've done. This was actually a masterboard, as you can see, and now I can make it into a pocket. I can, I'll probably add a little bit of a word label, something of that sort. So I've not decided that. Do that later on. And so this is another one. This is a floral from my shop. This label is also antique labels that I have in my shop. Most of the things are from my shop except this one. This one is from MyPorchPrints. And this one, remember we had done this, so I just have tucked some things in just to show you that it can be used in these manner also. So this was actually a masterboard piece which I have created like this. So it's like a small booklet. You can add paper inside, you can make it into a small wallet like insert, or you can add some papers in and make it into a booklet, mini book sort of thing. You can even keep the loose pages. This can be altered in many ways. It can be made into a sampler of sorts, like you can add a sample of different kinds of papers and then create a pocket over here. Then you can simply tie some loose papers that you have with some ribbon, and you don't need to sew that, of course, but then again, if you want, you can sew papers in also. And you can also line this up with tea stained or coffee stained paper and make it into a small journaling, double journaling card sort of thing. So the same thing is over here. I had this like a matchbook sized one, and I'll show you what I mean by this. So you can put some things here. So this is actually a pocket. This is also from my vintage floral labels that I have in my shop. These are printables, and they are very well suited for projects like this also, where you can create a pocket out of the labels. And this is the front. Most of the fussy cut flowers are from my shop, and if they aren't, I'll definitely mention them. Like this word is not from my shop. This is from some other shop. I don't remember exactly. And this is from Miss Tracy Fox. So this flower is fussy cut pinks and reds, what I have. And this is a pocket that I've created. And I've added some labels. Again, some masterboard that I have used my fussy cut flowers and stuff like this. This one is a little bit different. This one, you remember this one. This was made like a sample sort of thing, and then we created something similar. This one is again made on masterboards, so you can create a pocket out of this, or you can make it into a journal card. You can make it as a flip out, or floating pockets or whatever. Something very similar like this. Sorry. This has a pocket also over here. So this is how I use up all the scraps that I have. And these actually I've created these as belly bands. I'll come to that a little bit later once I finish covering these. Again, some masterboard collage that I've added some labels and floral accents. This is the same thing, as I said. Some images, just some fabric. That's all I've done, nothing special. Again, some floral fussy cuts and labels. Same thing over here, just some labels and focal elements. This one is also made from masterboards. This one, everything is cut out and made from masterboards. What I've done is, once I've cut them down, I figured I'll decide what to add in whichever corner I want. If I wanted some plainish kind of background, I added either an embossed paper or something of very neutral tone, like the French papery collage paper that I have in my shop. That is also very neutral colored, not very grungy, just right for collages. So, and then I made this. I'll probably add some fabric like lace bits and stuff. So I've not decided that yet. We'll come to that later on. And this is again one of the booklets. This is a stamp from my stamp ephemera collection. So this is not a pocket, sorry. So usually I have made pockets like this, but not this one. So just layered some labels, and this is also no, this is not. This is actually in the pipeline. It will come later on. This I'll talk about it when it comes. Here again I have added some neutral background. This is from my Sepia collection. I just had a little scrap that I could add, and then I've added these. Again, some fabric. You can make it into a side tuck. They would look beautiful. So that's that. And these actually, you know, I made some belly bands that I can add to the journal pages. So they are mostly images of ladies. So I made 4 of these, and I will probably add more to this as I go on putting this on the page. One I have nearly finished, this one, but these I have not finished yet, but I will do so once I decide where I want, because if they are going to be like a side tuck, then probably I will not decorate them as much, because I'll have to cut down the top or the bottom or whatever if a situation like this comes up. So I've kept them basically bare. I've just stitched the image and the lacy bits that I've decided to add on. So these are probably, they will make their way as belly bands. So I'll show you how it looks. So at last I've finished putting final touches to these 2 journals, and I'll do a flip very soon. So I had been working on and off, but not very consistently, which is becoming an issue for me. So as you can see, it might not be a belly band as such because it's not tall enough. So probably it's going to be like a pocket in the middle of the page, or I might add it as a side tuck. So it can be like this, and as soon as you put something on like this on the page, it just, you know, does wonders. So I don't know, like, at least I feel they add so much to your page. So that's that. Those are the 4 belly bands that I finished, and I finished these, and then this one I'll show you. This one I was working on, like, this was also a Masterboard collage sheet. Then I've just folded it and embellished it with some labels, words, numbers, floral fussy cuts, and I created some pockets. I'll show you what I mean by this. So this is a pocket. Okay, this is a pocket. This is a pocket. So there are 3 pockets, 4 pockets, and you can close this down. If you want, you can, you know, just add some lace to your ribbon or some charm to it or something of that sort. So probably what I'll do is I'll just stitch this, you know, just to hang on. I'll just be back. So I have stitched a little you know, bit of lace to this paper clip, and now we're good to go. So this is another thing that I have created but I didn't share. So that's that, and I'll probably dig into these Masterboard pages, cut them up, and if you want, I can show you what I plan on making from these. So if you're interested in watching me cut into these and see what I'm up to, then please comment below. I'll be more than happy to share. Even though I'm very slow at getting back to the comments, but remember, I do read them, and I will keep your request in mind. If you want to see anything specific, then please request that in the comment section. I'll try anything that's craft related. I'll try and do that kind of video. So right now I will be creating some more masterboards and use up more scraps and put finishing touches to some of the journals that I had been working on. Remember, I had told you about my resolution that I'm going to be finishing all my half completed projects. So I have not taken up any new projects. I'm still working on my older projects, and I will be showing you in the next video that what I mean by that. Some of the projects that had been lying with me for a while, they really need to get finished, because now that I have very little time, I feel the urge more to do whatever I can for those incomplete projects. So I will be working on some of the incomplete projects, and if you are interested, then of course I will be more than happy to share. So bye everybody, thank you for watching this. Bye, have a great day.